I've created an ultimate guide for Magic. When I say ultimate, I'm talking combos with annotations, DP loops, fireball loops, her best option to cover all wake-ups, the best supports you could pick for her, and other tech. You just gotta stay locked in to find out. Two quick disclaimers before we start the video. One, when it comes to annotations for the combos, I will be using the universal fighting game code, so when you see 214M you can understand what it means using this diagram. The only thing I will not be using the diagram for is the DP motion. DP is Dragon Punch. Most people are not going to be able to mimic that on a consistent basis, so for that I'm going to be using Quick Skill or QS. So if you see that in the combo, it's for the DP motion. The other thing, this is not a beginner guide, so if you don't know what Magik's basic buttons are, if you don't know how to do fireball with Magik, I will not be teaching you that here. You should go watch a beginner guide first and then come back to this video. I'm going to be teaching you all the advanced stuff, tech, combos, things of that nature. And without that, let's just get into the video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, please. Thanks. So let's start with the assists. So Spider-Man is arguably Magik's best assist. You can run Spider-Man as point. It's going to be free mix for you. Then you can just swap into Magik, or you can use him as an assist. If you wanted to run somebody else at point besides Spider-Man, you can run Black Panther. And yes, I know Spider-Man and Black Panther on every team, but it's for a reason. Like, Black Panther is free mix. You swap into Magik, you can get your damage off easier than if you're trying to open people up with just Magik. Now, when it comes to your actual assists, for your shooter assists, you want to make sure that they are multi-hitting assists. It's going to help you when you're doing your Magic mix with the portals. So any multi-hitting assist is really good. For your DP, doesn't really matter, your choice. For your back assist though, Carnage and Magneto are going to be the best. You're looking for something with a pull, and I'll explain that later on. So 2M, this is basically going to be one of your ways that you can open up people. 2M has a pretty far reach on it, so you can abuse it. Also, 2M is essentially going to be in every single one of your combos. It's a way to get people in the air, and you can get some pretty good damage off of a 2M starter. You just got to know your routes. This right here is going to be a fireball loop route. Yes, I know we're getting to it a little early. I'm going to explain this in more depth a little later in the video. I just wanted to show you the maximum damage you can get off of minimum resources in a 2M starter. Whiff punishing is basically going to be another way for you to open up your opponent. So if it's not 2M, you're going to be whiff punishing. This is how you're going to get into the flow of the offense. I like to whiff punish with standing heavy because it is a forward advancing normal, but the problem with that is you got to get used to the spacing. It is a slow startup, but that's something that you'll get used to over time. Now, the actual mix, this is how you're going to be mixing people up. So after any hard knockdown, you're going to be setting up a portal and setting up this mix. The reason why I told you need an assist that pulls, because it makes it a lot easier. You don't have to use a pull assist. You can use a shooter assist. It just works better with a pull assist. It makes it easier for you. Now, you can layer this. So once people get used to you doing the mix-up, you have to guess which side you're going to land on. So if you dash early, you will land on the same side if you use the pull assist. If you dash late, you'll land on the other side. It looks exactly the same, but only you will know which side you're landing on. This works even better in the corner if you use the wall stump. Wall stumping is essentially how you're going to be setting up most of your mix. Wall stumping makes it so they can't use forward roll, even though I'm going to show you later a tool that counters forward roll and everything. This is essentially going to be what you're going to see most Magiks use. Now, DP loops. DP loops are pretty cool. There is a cadence, there's a rhythm to it that you need to understand. So once you're doing your forward heavy in the air, you have to make sure Magik touches the ground before you do your next DP. Because if you don't, if you do the DP motion too early, you'll get fireball. So once you get used to the cadence, once you get used to the rhythm, it's like a 1 2 1 2 1. It's a rhythm that you'll get used to. You can also use it to wall splat and set up even more mix. Now, fireball reset, this is something cool that I haven't seen anybody do. Correct me if I'm wrong, but if you set up a portal after your ultimate, it puts you in the perfect distance for medium fireball. Medium fireball will go through their block and hit the portal. Now, it works in game really good because even if they hit you, the fireball still comes out and you still get full combo if they don't block it. So I think that's pretty cool. It's just one of Magik's many resets. And now, an even better way to set that up is if you can't get your ult off in a combo, you want to get your ult off mid-screen. If you use your portal with an ult, it tracks your opponent. You can also use this mid-combo, and mid-combo it works even better. But if you wanted to use your ult in neutral because you want to be a little cringe lord or whatever, you know, more power to you. It's just one of the things that you can do. Also, the next thing I want to teach you is your actual fireball loops. So with the fireball loops, there is also a rhythm, there's a cadence to it. There is a slight delay that you need to put in after you do the 2M EX fireball. So there is a slight delay right here. This also works really good on wall splats, but it also can be done without a wall. So the slight delay, I wanna put a little emphasis on that. So right here, this is where you want the delay. There's a slight delay. It's not a big delay. You just want to catch them at the lowest point so that way you're able to continue the combo. Now, after fireball loops, I want to get into how we're going to be countering all the wake ups. So this counters every single wake up. This pillar right here. Now, I know it looks crazy. It's minus 57. Yes, look what it is on block. It's minus 57 on whiff. It's minus 2 on block. Now I know what you're saying. Like, how am I supposed to catch anybody with this? It's still negative on block. Yes, but if you use it in a portal, you're plus 16. Now, 16 frames is a lot. 16 frames is enough for you to jail anybody that gets caught on block with this. 16 frames is enough for, you can start with medium, heavy, light. Granted, I would jail with light or medium, especially if you're at this distance. This is distance for like a medium or for a heavy, because your light is a little stubby. You can jail with medium or heavy, and then after that you can go directly into your pressure, into your setup, whatever the case may be, support, block pressure, whatever you feel like doing in that moment. Now I have the wake up on random. We're gonna see what it does first. It's probably gonna do 4 roll. We're going to wait for a hard knockdown, and then you're going to set up portal and pillar. And as you can see, it tracks and it catches forward roll. Now it also catches neutral and back roll. So this is back roll. Back roll, you have to actually be a little bit conscious of. They won't get hit by the full meter or the full pillar if you do it a little too early. So that is one thing you have to be looking out for. The neutral roll, it'll catch same time as a forward roll. Back roll is a little bit tricky. Also, a lot of people are going to start spamming this once they see that you're doing the pillar. They're going to start spamming this. They also will spam this if they see you setting up the original Magic Mix. The original Magic Mix is harder to counter the assemble counter with the cross up. Now pillar beats assemble counter. So we're gonna put Green Goblin on wake up assemble counter, and what we can do is we can give him in that hard knockdown state, and we set up pillar, and we can block the assemble counter and get a full punish off of. This is something that I want people to get used to. So after you pillar, just block, because even if they were to get hit by the pillar, you have enough time to react to still get your full combo off. And if they block the pillar and you block afterwards, you're just resetting neutral basically. Now with everything that I just taught you in this video, it's turning Magik into a 2-touch character. Magik does have TODs. I just don't think that I will be posting any of those in this video because I do see the damage being nerfed in the foreseeable future. But yeah, using the pillar tech, you can get a 2-touch. The pillar tech 2-touch is really easy compared to the original Magik 2-touch. Granted, this is you opening them up off an assemble mix rather than you actually opening them up off a cross up. You're hoping that they do the assemble counter or hoping that they just don't block. If you wanted to do the original Magik 2-touch, it would be something like this. You would use Magneto to pull them out of the corner and then get the free cross up. But yeah, for those people who still want to see a TOD, I will link some TODs that I found on X or Twitter in the comments. I just don't want you guys to go around practicing that and then in 2 weeks they nerf Magik's damage. I see Magic Blade and Spider-Man probably going to be the first people to get nerfed.
but Magik does a lot of damage, especially when you get used to doing some install combos. I have nothing but combos after this, so if you guys want to sit here and just practice any of these combos, there's annotations on the screen. If you learned anything in this video, just please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, support me. It helps. It would also help me if you guys like this video. I can make more. Just let me know which character you want to see next. It'll help me learn each characters. I want to actually take some of these characters, some of these things that I learned into tournaments, and then we're gonna see how we do. Besides that, yeah, just make sure you like, follow the Twitch. Just give me some comments, any advice, any tips that I left out, let me know. And then yeah, enjoy the rest of the video.